we are Team Anveshak, the space robotics team of Indian Institute of Technology, Madras, and this is our new rover, J. We are a multidisciplinary team of over 65 students from various engineering and science disciplines, focusing on a shared goal of building rovers and drones.
Our team is divided into two major subsystems, the management subsystem and the technical subsystem. Each subsystem has a lead who works under the direct guidance of the overall team leads. This helps us achieve a fine balance between our engineering, operations, management, and finance. Coming to the management subsystem, we have the corporate and public relations modules. These modules are responsible for our corporate pipelines and global engagement for the team. Coming to the technical subsystem, we have the mechanical module. The mechanical module is responsible for building and designing the entire rover, which includes the traversal systems, the chassis, and the manipulator. Next up, we have the electrical module. The electrical module is responsible for developing a robust hardware architecture for the rover and ensuring reliable power distribution for all the components on the rover. Our software module helps us with our advanced algorithms for autonomous navigation, traversal, manipulator autonomy, and our communications network. The astrobiology and science module is responsible for our soil sampling, surface sampling, soil detection, and biosignature detection. The drone module builds autonomous drones for aerial navigation and terrain detection. And finally, we have the research module, which consists of our senior-most members who work on more advanced problem statements for research. Over the past few years, the team has dedicated itself to competing at the national and international level. We have achieved awards and podiums in competitions such as the International Rover Challenge, the Caterpillar Autonomy Challenge, the Anatolian Rover Challenge, and the ISRO Robotics Competition. Each competition pushes us to grow not just as engineers, but as problem solvers, innovators, and as a team. Now, as we set our sights on the European Rover Challenge 2026, we aim to build on these experiences and create a system closer to the industry standard for space robotics. What drives us forward is not just the competition, but an innate passion for autonomous systems and a desire to build complex systems from the ground up. We believe that ERC represents the next step in our journey to transform our years of learning and experience into a platform capable of competing at the global level among the best teams in the world.
Our chassis is constructed using aluminium extrusion bars, providing structural rigidity and keeping the rover lightweight. The suspension system incorporates a single-point bar differential to improve load distribution and stability across uneven terrain. A polycarbonate enclosure is placed in the chassis to safely house and protect the electrical components. Our traversal system features a 6-wheel rocker bogie system integrated with a bar differential suspension, enabling smooth traversal across uneven terrain. The wheels are 3D printed using TPU with a gyroidal infill structure that provides compressibility and minimizes chassis vibrations. The wheels also have a chevron tread pattern, which provides the traction and grip required for the movement on loose soil, sand, and rocky terrain. Our manipulator has 5 degrees of freedom. The base rotation and shoulder gearbox use a worm gear mechanism. The elbow gearbox is 3D printed with PLA and it uses a combination of cycloidal and harmonic drive. We have a 3-way bevel mechanism for wrist action. The end effector is a 4-bar gripping mechanism with fin-ray TPU fingers for superior adaptability.
The rover uses 2 custom-made lithium-ion battery packs, a high-capacity 6S8P lithium-ion pack for powering all the motors, and an isolated 5S2P pack dedicated to the computing stack. All power distribution and control hardware, including the central PDB, drivetrain, and ARM control boards, are entirely custom-designed PCBs optimized for high power density. For moving the rover forward with all the motors, custom isolated dual-channel motor drivers featuring integrated overcurrent and thermal protection to safeguard our hardware under peak loads.
The communication system uses dual MikroTik 5 GHz Wi-Fi links, which has an operational range of about 200 meters, which serves as the primary communication channel of control signals and video feeds from USB and IP cameras. A 13 dBi AirMax omnidirectional antenna is mounted on the rover, while a 19 dBi AirMax directional sector antenna is used at the control station. A 433 MHz LoRa system is also implemented as a backup communication link for transmitting control signals. For backup video transmission, an analog FPV system consisting of a TX800 video transmitter and an RD945 diversity receiver is used.
The software architecture is built on ROS2, enabling integration between sensing, control, autonomy, and manipulation. An NVIDIA Jetson Orin Nano handles high-level processing while running micro-ROS on the ESP32S3. For localization, we fuse GNSS and visual inertial odometry through Z2I stereo camera. enabling accurate navigation in rough terrain, which is also visualized in our dedicated GUI. YOLO26 vision models detect Aruko markers, obstacles, and maintenance panel components in real time. The autonomous arm uses inverse kinematics to position the gripper precisely for task execution. The Rover uses nav2 autonomy stack with custom obstacle avoidance algorithm and waypoint navigation. The missions are simulated in softwares such as ISAC Sim and Gazebo.
For the astrobiology mission, the terrain analysis of Valles Marineris is carried out using a crater detection model to identify an ideal rover landing site that ensures mission safety while maximizing the scientific research potential of the selected location. The deep sampling system uses a motorized auger with a lead screw mechanism to drill beyond 30 centimeters below the surface. The collected soil is transferred to a storage box through a rack and pinion mechanism and sealed using a servo motor. Using onboard vision and a machine learning model based on a multi-layer residual convolutional head with a TensorRT inference engine, the rover can identify rocks larger than 15 centimeters on any axis. The system can collect the selected rock and over 100 grams of surface soil using a modified gripper and transfer it to the collection box and seal it. The liquid sampling system uses a pump and tube arrangement to collect liquid into a secure container where a pH sensor probe measures the pH of the solution. Load cells inside the storage box measure the weight of the collected sample. A custom designed PCB acts as a central control unit of the payload.
Our drone here consists of 4 major subsystems: controls, perception, propulsion, and power. For controls, we use Pixoc Type Controller paired with the Jetson Xavier as the onboard computer. The onboard computer handles all decision-making processes, while the Pixoc translates those high-level commands into precise motor signals. For perception, we have a Logitech camera for high-resolution imaging and feature extraction, and a GPS module for real-time positioning. Power comes from the LiPo battery. For the control architecture, the drone operates in a fully autonomous mode. Once started, an auto takeoff and navigation routine runs entirely on the Jetson Xavier without the need for manual piloting. From there, the drone executes a spiral search pattern to locate target objects and identify the landing spot. Throughout this process, sensor feedback from the optical flow sensor and rangefinder is continuously fed back to maintain position accuracy, acting as a GPS alternative or in GPS denied environments. For the computer vision side, we use a dual model approach. A lightweight model processes the camera feed in real time on board, while a heavier model runs for more demanding detection off board. Together, they detect objects, use position estimates, and convert those detections into navigable goals. Safety is a critical process built into every layer of the system. When battery voltage drops below a certain threshold, the drone immediately switches to land mode. In case of odometry loss, the drone lands using IMU and GPS as fallback. For communication or telemetry loss with the base station, the drone autonomously lands again. We enforce a hard altitude ceiling. When exceeded, the drone descends immediately. And in the worst case, a manual kill switch is provided to the drone operator to cut motors on the spot.
Our gripper is capable of grasping objects of span up to 15 centimeters. With a rigid metal shoulder and base rotation, it can lift heavy loads of 7 kgs. The elbow gearbox combines harmonic and cycloidal drive mechanisms. The bevel gearbox increases the dexterity of the gripper by providing precise roll and pitch motion at the arm tip, making it capable of performing maintenance operations on switches, plug sockets, rotating knobs, etc.
The rover is equipped with systems for rock, soil, and liquid sample collections. The deep sampling system uses a metal auger enclosed by a casing, lowered using a NEMA 23 stepper motor. Sample is then transferred to the collection box and sealed. The surface sampling system uses a scooper which can collect up to 350 grams of soil, which is sealed using a MG995 servo motor linked lid. The rock sampling system can collect a selected rock of up to 7 kgs and transfer it to the container, sealed by rotating link mechanism. The liquid sampling system, routed through the manipulator, can collect and store up to 150 ml in about 30 seconds through a peristaltic pump.